Do you know there are a number of training centers for wrestling and other sports? Vyayamshala of famous wrestlers Juma Dada and Manikra Vadodara, Krida Vidyapit Patiala, Swarnim Gujarat Sports Gandhinagar, Kasbah Talim and Motibag Talim Kolhapur, Hanuman Vyayam Prasarak Mandal Amravati, Shri Shiv Chhatrapati Krida Sankul Bhalewadi Pune. Do you know sports and Greek is a very ancient equation? The Greeks were the first to standardize the rules of sports and organize them systematically. They support sports competitions of discus thrown, horse and carrot races, wrestling and boxing, etc. The ancient event of Olympic competitions used to be held at Olympia, the ancient Greek city. To be able to participate in Olympics and be a winner is supported to be a great honor for sportsmen. Importance of sport. To play games is very important for us. It enables us to overcome suffering and worries. Games help us to relax and refresh our minds. Games, which involve lot of physical activities, provide good exercise as well. Games helps in building a tenacious and strong body. Playing game also helps us in developing courageous determination and sportsmanship. Games needing collective participation helps us to develop a sense of cooperation and team spirit. It also helps in developing leadership. Types of sports. Sports are of two types: indoor games and outdoor games. Indoor games. Indoor games are played within a closed environment and a number of them are played by sitting at one place. They include chess, card games, games played with gamesmen and dice, carom, etc. The games known by various names as Kachakavatya or Chagukabara or as Indian Ludo is very popular among Indians. The game known as Sagargoti played with a bunch of seeds or stones. It usually played by girls. There is another game known as Bhatupali, playing house, which is usually played by girls. However, all the members in the family can also participate in it, especially in the mock wedding of girl doll and boy doll. It is the occasion of family celebration. Outdoor games. The outdoor games can be categorized into two types: Indian sports and international sports. Indian games include Langdi, Kabaddi, Attapatya, Kho-Kho, etc. Indian games like marbles, Lagori, Vitti Dandu or Gilli Dandu, Bingri, Rolls, Govare, Tops, Pugdi, Jima are quite popular. International games include badminton, alternately spelled as badminton, table tennis, hockey, cricket, football, golf, polo, etc. Among outdoor sports, running races are popular all over the world. Sprints or short distance running races are usually arranged for 100 and 200 meters. There are also middle distance and long distance races. Marathon is a long distance running race. Other types of running races are hurdles and relay races. Shot put, discus throw, long jumps, high jumps, water sports like swimming competitions, water polo, rowing, and sports through combining physical exercises and aerobics like Malkham, rope, Malkham, gymnastics, etc. are also included in the outdoor sports based on physical skills. Do you know daily schedule of Lakshmi Bai, the Queen of Hearts? Her Highness was very fond of physical exercise. She used to wake up in the early hours, spend an hour, 2 hours exercising on the Malkham, and then she had round of horse riding and a long elephant ride. 2 hours. 4 Gatikas after riding, she would eat khura, a diet meant for enhancing physical strength and drank milk. Thereafter she had bath. Do you know, according to Manisha Malcolm and its various types devised by Balam Bhatta, the physical trainer of Peshwa Bajirao II. She also noted that Balam Bhatta was inspired watching monkeys while they lived and played on trees. Adventurous games. Ice skating, skiing, ice hockey, etc. are popular games that requires balancing skills. There are many other adventurous games which include rock climbing, gliding, auto racing, cars and motorbikes, etc. Sports competitions. Sport competition of various types is a worldwide phenomenon. Sports competition like Olympics, Asian Games are also known as Asiad, Paralympic or Special Olympics for disabled people, Cricket World Cup, etc. are organized on regular basis. Also, international competitions for many other sports like hockey, wrestling, chess, etc. are organized on a grand scale. In India, hockey and cricket are very popular. Hockey is our national game. Competition of all these games are organized at a local, city, taluka, district, state, national and international levels. Sportspersons who perform well in national and international competitions have good career prospects. Do you know Major Dhyan Chand, an expert player of hockey, who also the captain of Indian hockey team. Indian hockey team was a gold medal in 1936 at Berlin Olympics under his captaincy. He was also part of the previous Indian hockey team in 1928 and 1932, which played at Olympics and won gold medal. 29th August, the birth date of Dhyan Chand, is celebrated as the National Sports Day in India. He was known as the Wizard of Hockey. He was honored with the Padma Bhushan in 1956. Globalization of sports. The field of sports in the 20th and 21st century was naturally influenced by the process of globalization. The international matches of various sports like cricket, football, lawn tennis can be watched on television in any corner of the world. The citizens of the non-participant countries can also enjoy these matches. For instance, the World Cup winning match played by Indian cricketers was watched by cricket fans all over the world. Sports fans scattered all over the world have significantly affected the entire structure of the sports economy. Fans watch the matches for entertainment. Industrial and commercial companies look at it as a good opportunity to advertise their wear. Retired sportsmen also have opportunity to participate as an commentators. Sports, literature and movies on sports. Publishing of books and encyclopedias of sports is a newly developing enterprise. The history of Malkham has been recently published. There is an encyclopedia on the subjects of exercise. Some years ago, there were a sports magazine named Shatka. There is an ample literature available in English on sports. Some television channels are exclusively devoted to sports. Recently, some movies on sports and biographies of players have been released in various languages. For instance, the film Mary Kom and Dangal. Mary Kom is the first Indian female boxer to participate in the Olympics and to win the bronze medal. Dangal is based on the life story of Fogart sisters, who were the first Indian female wrestlers to win gold medals at various international competitions. The process of making the movies required deep study of the particular period of the movie story, language, designing social life, etc. of that period. Students of history are well trained to do researches of this kind. Knowledge of history, sport is also essential for writing articles in various publications like encyclopedias, newspapers, sports magazines. Sports and professional opportunities. Although sports and history appears to be the distinct as subjects, there is a close between them. Students of history can find many opportunities in the fields of sports journalism. One needs to resort to history in order to write articles, reviews about sports events like Olympics or Asian or national and international matches. Expert commentators are in the demand during sports matches. An expert commentator needs to have good knowledge of the history, statistics, previous records, eminent players, historical anecdotes, etc. related to the cornered game. Knowledge of history is useful for them. Matches of various sports like cricket, football, kabaddi, chess, etc. are shown live on television on various channels. The role of professionals who track and keep the records of these telecasts from various channels have become very important now. The sport channels continue telecasting round the clock. There are many professional opportunities available in this field. Referees are an essential factor of sports matches. Trained referees are required to pass qualifying examinations. Qualified referees can work as district, state, national and international level. Government and private sectors are trying to promote sports. There are scholarships offered to sportsmen. There are reserved seats for them in the government and private establishments. Game materials and toys. The means and equipments for the entertainment and education of children are called toys. Clay toys have been found in archaeological excavations. These toys were fashioned either by hands or by using mold. Dolls are mentioned in the ancient Indian literature. A Sanskrit play by Shudraka is named as Mrichachachachika. It means a clay car. Do you know Katha Sarita Sagara has very interesting descriptions of games and toys. These are descriptions of flying dolls. It mentions that pressing a key, some doll used to fly, some used to dance and some used to make sounds. Do you know Bal J. Pandit was the first Indian cricketer to pioneer cricket comment? People used to listen very eagerly to his broadcast from Akashvani. His well-studied commentaries were full of information about the history of the playground, career history of the players, anecdotes about the game, and established records of the game. His commentaries used to be entertaining because of these historical details.